Good morning, everybody. It's Michelle here from Dragonfly Spirit. It is Wednesday, the 9th of June, and I'm here to bring you your rune guidance for the day. I have got my rune board out, and I have taken a big handful of runes and I've cast them across the board, and I will be reading them for you shortly. So if you're finding my channel for the first time, welcome. I'd love to have you here. Please consider subscribing to my channel because then you'll get notifications for each video that I do. I do a daily video, Monday through to Friday, but then I've also got posts on Instagram and Facebook as well. So please have a look in the little comment section below and you will find all my details. You can also book to have your own personalized reading as well, and my contact details are below. So here we are. It is Wednesday and it is time for our rune reading. So let's see, what do we have today? We have got 1, 2, 3, 4 of my own runes. Then we have quite a number, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Also 4 of the women's runes. We have 2 Elder Futhok and we have 1 witch's rune over there, and we have 1 chakra rune right there. So we can start off at the bottom here, and we're going to discuss first what is coming up from your subconscious. We're then going to have a look at your everyday life and then what spirit needs you to know. So let's start with the unconscious. It's actually really interesting that we have these two right next to each other because they both mean the same thing. The one rune here, this one with the arrow, is one of my own Native American runes. As you know, I work with my guides very, very closely, and they gave me a number of symbols which I put down onto little blocks, and that became my runes. I haven't given them a name as yet. It is mainly Native American symbols because they are Native American guides, and I work with them quite closely. So what is interesting though, that this rune and this rune, so the woman's rune and my Native American rune, both mean the same thing. We have the pentacle and we have the arrow, and they're both runes of protection. So this is a double message coming up from your subconscious about having to make sure that you are protected on all sides. This is a double protection. This is telling you that today you need to be aware. You need to open your eyes and be aware of what is happening around you, because you are going to need to protect something in your life. And I feel as if that something is going to do with your property and your possessions, and I'll tell you why. And that's because we have this rune here. This Elder Futhok rune over here is Othala, and Othala is the rune of inheritance. So this is all about your property. It's all about your possessions. So you need to be very, very careful of everything that you own, everything that you consider yours, everything that you feel has got a meaning and a value to you. So today, be on the lookout, be aware of your possessions, be aware of things that are important to you. They need protecting today. Then we have connecting us from our subconscious into our everyday life is Laguz. It's actually the wrong way around. There we go. Laguz. Laguz is water, and water is all about our emotions. And this is just telling you to let it flow. So although you have this message of protection going on around you, the emotion attached to it, let that flow, let that go. Don't be too attached to your physical possessions. Rather be attached and use your emotions on things like people, your family, your loved ones, your friends, that sort of importance, rather than putting it onto your possessions. Even though you are needing to protect your possessions, be mindful that you should not be putting too much emotion onto them. So let's have a look what else is coming up in our everyday life. We're going to go here to the past, and this is a little bird's foot. And the bird's foot is all about freedom. It is all about bright prospects. So just recently, coming up from your past, there was something that you were made aware of. It was a prospect, it was an opportunity that came your way. And this is still within your everyday life. So it is still a possibility. It's still something that you can actually take advantage of. So be mindful of the fact that there is still a possibility in your aura, in your senses, that can be taken advantage of. Then we have over here, a woman's rune is called the moonbird. And the moonbird is the rune of journeys. And I feel as if this is going to be a journey within. And we've had a lot of that recently. And as we go, I'm actually going to move this over and turn this one over. Okay, that's very interesting. So these three runes together give me the feeling that this journey that you are on is a journey within. It is a journey to find what is important. And that's what this emotion is all about. Reminding you that what is actually important in life. And this is what this journey is about. With it is the winged heart. It's the rune of ecstasy. It is finding your joy again. It is finding that sense of self that makes you happy. It makes you joyful. And that is what this rune is about. This rune is a circle. It is the rune of self. So with it all, let's put it all together. We are being reminded that we need to protect our possessions, but while protecting our possessions, we must not put too much emotion onto them. There's an opportunity that's coming up for us that has been in our aura for a while, that has been in our circle for a bit, but we haven't taken advantage of it yet. But before we do, we need to take a look within. We need to make sure that whatever this opportunity is going to be good for our sense of self. It's got to be make us happy. It's got to connect us to ourselves and to our ecstasy. So that is actually quite interesting. So coming down from spirit, on the other hand, we've got the sun, which is the witch's rune, and the sun is the beginning of something new. It is making good choices. It is the sun comes out for another day. So what spirit are trying to tell us that no matter what is going on here in this little journey within it, this is not a huge step. This is not something that you're going to need to meditate on. It is just a quick checking in with yourself to make sure you're on the right path, to make sure that this opportunity that you may have missed is exactly what you wanted to do, but with no emotion attached to it. It can bring you happiness. It can bring a lot of happiness your way, and it is an opportunity for a new beginning. We then have over here my rune for the Great Spirit, and we have the rune of the Dancing Man. So the Great Spirit is our higher power. It is our knowledge. It is our connection to Spirit. The Spirit are reminding us to stay true to ourselves, stay true to who we are, stay true to our sense of self and what brings us joy, and then celebrate it. Celebrate our lives in all forms that we can possibly find. And here with the rune of the chakra rune, that is the throat chakra. And this is a reminder to speak your truth. So far, you may be holding back. You are so intent on pleasing others that you are not pleasing yourself. And therefore, you're needing to speak up about it. So a quick summary would be just for today, be mindful of your possessions, protect them. Go within to make sure that this opportunity is something that is going to be for your benefit, be for your own good, bring you joy. Remind that happiness and new beginnings are on their way. Connect to your inner self, the true you. Celebrate who you are and speak up about what it is that you desire. I hope this message resonates with you. I hope you have a fabulous day. I'll see you again tomorrow for tomorrow's crystal and charm reading. Thank you. Bye-bye.